We now return to Tropico 6. Okay, so I found out that the cap for population is by default set to 2,000. However, I guess this is just a performance thing that they put in as limitation. You can actually change it in the options up to 10,000 people, which I might do. I've changed it to 3,000 because we're not anywhere near that. So I haven't seen any performance issues thus far in the Let's Play, so I'm just going to keep an eye on it, and as we move along, we'll just keep adding more people as I think we can handle it. Okay, another thing. I want to come into the trade deals. And this one that we're never going to use, I'm going to go ahead and cancel the contract. And that's going to hurt me just a little bit, but... can we pause, please? I want to go in now and do this thing with the plus minus that I was looking at earlier. What was that one? I guess we'll find out. So import at minus, export at minus, that's not good. Well, even though it's above price there, we'd get more in export. Fireworks. Well, minus 10 to minus 1, I mean, that we're still making profit there. Was that really good one that I saw last time, though? Not that for sure. Is it oil? No, definitely not oil. Not rum either. Wasn't it rum? I guess it... Okay, so if we buy it from here and export to here, yeah, that's what we're looking for. Stuff like that. There's no export for... Okay, so we will be we'll be doing this. We'll be doing this at max, and I don't know how well this is going to go with what little money we have here, but we'll try it. So I'm going to sign on to that, and then I'm going to immediately do this one. We'll see if we don't make some money. Now, I'm not going to do much else because we have no money, so I definitely want to wait for that.
I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
You know what? I think I will unlock this because it is one of these things. It's one of these things. Is it no? Well, it's got to be entertainment or luxury entertainment, right? It's got to be one of these. Okay, we'll go to the beginning here, I guess. I don't know why it would be an industry, but definitely not a residential building. Can't believe that I'm so blind, because I know I've seen it before. Childhood Museum. What the fuck did I just pay you for? What did I just buy there? Was it a research? I thought I just unlocked it. I bought the research for it. I gotta pay more attention to that. That was definitely not worth the money. Because the actual childhood museum influences visitors. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. It is, however, $10,000 to put that down, so we'll not be doing that yet. I am going to wait until we get to the next era to do tourism. It's not viable right now. I need to start moving us away from how much employment I've got all over the place and start putting them to more productive things, because I'm mostly looking at the farms. I know if we want the farms to upgrade to the greenhouses, we're going to switch from uneducated people to high school, which means that, oh yeah, hold on, a lot of, dang it. I noticed that these had actually emptied at one point. I was going to delete them. I can still delete this one, though. So, in my first Let's Play of this game, that was my downfall. One of my downfalls, right, was that I got rid of all the jobs, and then suddenly my approval rating tanked. And so, in order to... Yeah, we can also afford to maybe close down one of these. Overbuilt. Not getting rich people out here. So what I'd like to do is, once we start getting those jobs emptied, we'll push those people into the tourism industry. Let's go ahead and put down, since I've got a little bit of money, put down a telepheric station, because I feel like some of these people are probably employed down here. So this will save a little bit of a trip, hopefully, since I'm not building housing down here at the moment. Should I turn this on temporarily to get this done, or should I just... Nah, I'm not going to build it myself. We'll let it go. We'll let it go. Mostly just waiting on this right here. I suppose... Okay, next time I got money, I need to empty these stupid things. We're watching that climb sky high again. 2,000. I mean, there's hardly anything in there. 13. This has now become the main port, which, you know, given that it is central to so many things, it makes perfect sense, I guess. Okay, let's speed you up. Taking way too long to move. There's an edict for that, is there not? Or was that a constitutional thing that speeds up boats? Don't remember exactly. How did we suddenly lose all that money? What the fuck is... It's definitely not crime. Why does that keep dipping so much? Oh, it's probably the imports. I would hope we'd turn around and sell it, though.
Our money's at work, Prez. I optioned the stock, stocked up on...
Yeah. You probably should have gone for the money. I want to see... Okay. I'm going to follow you, or maybe I should follow the planes.
Reporting in. The blockage has been flashed.
Alright, good. Blockage is done. I want to see... There's no plane landed there, though. What? Seriously, what the fuck? So, I mean, I can only assume this rum is part of what I'm buying, right?
Excellent, excellent.
And also this Eastern Bloc trade route. Are you seriously telling me that we're unable to finish any of these? I guess it's taking a while. Okay, well, so that's got to be what's going on here, is that every time I buy a bunch of this stuff, we see that drop, but then we are turning around and selling it. We haven't sold nearly as much as I bought, though, which concerns me, but if I just leave my hands off the wheel for a minute here...
A few opportunities came up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing...
Okay, now this unlocks an actual blueprint, which is something I do need. But I think I'm going to start keeping my money just in case for this stuff. That's an option to random events, to end random events prematurely. That could be helpful in the middle of like a heat wave or something. Okay, yeah, we're seeing some good stuff here.
If you don't exercise it, it would wither away like a muscle you weren't using. disastrous.
What's the difference between that? Nothing. I wonder if it counts for both. What is... We still have to unlock that, don't we? I have unlocked it. Okay. Diplomatic Super Party. $20,000. Okay, that's why we're not doing that just yet. Again, a little bit of a laissez-faire episode. Hands off the wheel. We need to... I am not convinced that my money is... And it's not. It's still too close. My money is not doing me favors here. Oh, there was another... I keep forgetting that this port exists out here. So that rum, hopefully, will just go away. And so they gave me more. Did they give me more, or did they drop some off and then take what was there? Because the game does that too.
Insurgents on our left, demons below, and pterodactyls above. Who knows what's hurtling through the fourth dimension to attack us right now?
Why work?
We don't need. I think communists can afford to go down a little bit.
Presidente, please help the comrades.
I kind of would like to do an aircraft carrier anyway. Is that even unlocked? No, that's huge. That's massively expensive, but I'm going to put it right in here, right in this nice little bay in here. Okay.
I had the nightmare again, Presidente. No, not...
I know. Thanks. Which reminds me. I don't think I have, aside from them, I don't have anybody else. I could... put in... Actually, everybody seems to have leveled out except that we are overwhelmingly communist, but I am moving people that way via the radio. Right? Yeah. I could swap that over to paid public service and get some more money out of it. Although, I don't know, the decrease in liberty by 5, that may be enough to actually trigger some unhappy people that would cause me some grief, because we are right at the edge. Although liberty, happiness, so yeah, we dip down below 60 again. I don't want to do that. I think we're fine with where we are.
I don't want to alarm you.
Demands
but
an
I'm going to
option.
need a rather
Wow.
prompt decision
Adds
on
an
these
option
offers.
to active demands, allowing you to... Oh, right, that thing. I mean, that is useful. But I don't think I'm going to do it. What I think I'm going to do first, let's get rid of the trash fill up here. It's for everybody, isn't it? God, well, there goes all my money that I was saving up, because we've got that all over the island. Never mind. I was going to implement the super party. Did this thing get done? Our rum... Nope, our rum deal is still in here. What did I just complete? Completed trade routes. I must have just completed coal? Must have been the coal deal, finally.
Presidente, I don't wish to concern you, but we are out of ice in the minibar. Also, it might be the end of the world.
Disrupts the price of everything. The price of each good is either increased 25% or decreased 15%. Is this like a 50-50 it decides on its own? Because this could be massively disruptive to me. The one thing that it bothers me the most about, though, is this. Okay, that has not changed. Good. Let's look at some other stuff first, then. We could probably do aluminum. We may as well send out aluminium, and in fact, or boats. Oh god, we'd make a killing on boats. I'm not doing coconut. I think we should do boats. Now, let me look. Do we have another situation where I could buy and so... Oh my god. This might actually be a good thing if I can find... But it does not actually look like that. It looks like it's increased all prices. Not seeing any buy-sells here. God damn. Okay. So, thankfully it doesn't seem to have affected what's already being done. You know, those deals are locked in. Man, here would be a good deal if I could actually sell it at a better price. I mean, I guess I could just sell it. If I was to turn it around into leather, that would be... Because we'd be selling it at normal market price. I would just be... And that's a thing I need to start looking at, too. It's not in here, is it? Somewhere there is... a list. Revenue, maybe? Exports? Not really. There's a breakthrough... Here. This is what I'm looking for. This breakout of prices currently for stuff. I don't actually understand how to read coal. What does that mean? The amount of resources currently in the out-of-stock production building. What's the warning sign about? I don't know. Anyway, if I'm going to start getting into market manipulation in the modern era stuff, which is what I kind of want to do, this is what I need to look at. Anyway, let's go back into this. Let's do this boat. It's very difficult for me to sell any, but God, we could make an absolute killing if I was willing to try. But I mean, we don't even look how many resources are in here, and we don't make any. Is it worth my while to bump this up? So we're looking at an increase of 50 there. Does that also matter? Let's... Oh, fuck. So despite all this, my money is just still not doing any good for me. Okay, we need to not be doing that. We can't be... Maybe in future, but right now we'll just stick to that. Well, this whole thing was going to work in theory, but right now it's actually hurting me a lot. I almost wonder if I shouldn't just take out that loan. Just got foreign aid. So if I... Hold up. If I was to do the block party, we'd boost their standing by 20. I could then ask for money from each to lower it back down, and I would gain money out of this. I would gain 20 grand out of this. All right.
When international
On top of this,
south,
issue the edict.
another day, another excellent.
So four grand in my Swiss bank account, and we will be immediately knocking that back down, and now we got money. That's kind of fun. How's rebellion? Well, we got a lot of homeless people, a lot of unemployed people, so that's how we're doing, I guess. I'm just real hesitant to be spending anything right now. That's not actually a good thing.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want...
My approval's not so high either. Healthcare has gone up considerably. Talk about job happiness. We'll try and, yes, make the capitalists happy. We will blame no one and promise nothing.
My friends, my people.
How far are
welcome to
we
a golden
on
age
this?
of
Oh my.
prosperity for every
We could be
living
doing a little
Tropico.
bit better here.
It was your
Overall
trust that
happiness.
made it possible.
We
Your
need to be
trust
sending you
of
out to
me,
intimidate.
El Presidente. Of course, life is tough for those without jobs. I understand. My job is everything to me. But soon, my people, everyone will have tolerable pay, bigger bosses, and harder work.
We just sold the
Our
boats.
ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists. With thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people, and your progressive
We're not doing
attitudes
cars.
towards taxation. So vote
I probably
El
have
Presidente
excess,
for the future
tobacco.
that you deserve. All of you.
I do have one
Viva
tobacco.
Tropico!
How about weapons? It's not a whole lot of money, though. We'd make more off tobacco. I think, okay. Provided we actually can sell it and we're not using it all up. Now, how many do I have here? Only got 2 tobacco plantations, which makes me think that they're probably going towards our cigarettes. So I really ought to...
Freedom is all that matters, Presidente. Freedom for the market. Help me free the market, and its invisible hand will make our financial dreams come true.
The market is the tool of the oppressors.
Alright. We'll build a golf course because we are going to need that
I
for
don't know about you, Presidente.
stuff later anyhow, so we may as well have it now, right?
To you?
Pull the
It's all
strings.
strictly
Adds an
above
option
board,
to a
of
random
course.
event. I guess I will go ahead and buy this just so I have it, because it's not going to do me any good otherwise, right? So we'll have that in the slot. Now let's look at this other stuff that I wanted to put down and just didn't have the money for earlier. Now that I've absolutely forgotten where it all is. Okay, unlock you, put you down. I will put you down over here. Yeah. Yeah, alright. You down there. I'm going to... You know what I ought to be doing? I ought to be putting these billboards down. Alright, let's put billboards down in places we know they're gonna go, right? So that would be like, I guess right by this tunnel. Well, no, let's be smart about this and actually put it on roads that get used a lot. So like that one. In fact, whilst I'm here, let's put a security check. Why, really? Really? Well, nuts. Okay, well I know a lot of people come this way. We'll just leave that for now. We'll also, let's maybe lower that down to 1. We'll also do, I know where they all are. How about one right there, right outside the TV station. Put an inspiring billboard right here. In some high traffic area. I mean, actually, like right here would be probably the best. This is major high traffic right here. Can I get one up here? Oh. Could do it right here. Since the bus goes this way. Why not? Alright. So let's have a look-see here. Probably cancel this contract, because I don't think we're ever going to make it happen here. Unless I do a fish farm. Let's start thinking about some stuff like this. So this can go anywhere. Why don't we put it right here? Okay. $4,000, we're not going to be building that. Let that one happen naturally. Okay, so we got bananas. I mean, while this market manipulation thing is still going, I'd kind of like to take advantage of it, but I also want to wait just a little bit. I don't think we're going to have the option to do that. Prices are just terrible. They're just not good for that sort of thing. And okay, that's not an export. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a viable strategy until the next era when I actually can manipulate it myself, because the cybersecurity thing that is in the raid deal, we can send them out to manipulate exports and imports. I also get new options in like the customs office and stuff like that. So we're not going to do that
Scramble
just
this channel immediately.
now.
The code word is borscht.
Did we get
We
you
have 20
a random blueprint, please? For the asylum. It's not super useful to me. What'd be really nice is if we got that aircraft carrier. Let me also... I mentioned I was thinking about doing this before. I'm just going to do it now. If I can find the damn thing. Services, services, garbage dump. Let's put you down here so we can get the rest of the island under control of this stupid garbage, and maybe we'll finally be able to do something about that. Now, all trash is equal. You are full. All trash is equal. And this one I had set to industrial waste, but we can see there's not actually that much. I thought it took the mines as well, and it didn't. So instead, I'm going to say all trash is equal. We will pick that up as well. Now, are we ready to... We're absolutely not ready to eliminate any of those, unfortunately. Can we look at them, though? Poor, well off, poor, 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 poor. Some well-offs here. And there's actually quite a few well-offs. If I eliminated those and built the replacement... Okay, let's try it. Fire is raging. Probably not a good thing to be doing this right now, given how... Well, okay, we got a year for the election. We'll be fine. I was going to say, it would not be good to be removing homes right when we need them. We got the money. Alright. It's gonna fill right up, I would hope. I think I might have you people that actually... I should probably maybe be moving this down into this area. Yeah, that's why I figured. Too many were taken out. Presidente's fault, we will give you a home. God, that filled up immediately. This little neighborhood actually became quite busy. So I guess we've reached the end of the well-offs. I'm gonna build another one because, holy crap. Can we change? There we go. The randomization is not as good as one would hope. Jesus! I guess we've had a lot of homeless people, so... In that case, should I turn you back on? Nobody wants to live here because nobody works here, I guess. I was kind of hoping that maybe this connection
Don't you just love watching the...
would have something to do for us. We can still milk this. I think this is actually helping a lot here. Like, if we look at our money situation, we're still even. How is this possible? Well, because a lot of it is construction right now. That's why. It's just every time I look at that damn thing, we're always breaking even here. Okay, pause. Change resource to shellfish, because we need to sell that stuff. Bigger tanks increases production rate, increases the outstock capacity. Fish farm is unaffected by negative effects like drought. Cradle to can, supply market, okay. Bigger tanks would be good, but we're gonna have to wait and see if that's even actually important. Start moving stuff a little bit faster here.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
Did I buy this just to have it in the bank? I mean... Nah. Off on that. Oh, well, hello. How did we get you so high again?
My grandpappy used to say, you can't make lemonade without a plantation and a good supply of migrant workers. A simple man from simple...
The Industrialization Edict is the one that says buildings are cheaper, right?
And so do you,
God, I do want that, though. I do want to build that.
Have you heard this fossil? He still thinks the proletariat is a commodity to buy and sell like chicken wings. Tropico's workers
But I don't need their standing. I could take their money, though.
Presidente.
Should I care more about the standing at this point? Because this, I could do this and then just not... Actually, ooh. Hold on a minute. Okay, we'll do that. This is another exploit. It seems terrible from a gameplay perspective. It's really cheap, but this is totally something that an El Presidente such as myself, who literally had people tear down their homes just to turn it around so it pointed in a different direction. This totally fits with a crazy El Presidente thing. What we can do here is we enact the industrialization and or the urban development, which reduces the costs of buildings by 50%. Now, I don't know that this has been patched or fixed, but if we build things, if we put it down, that takes the money and puts it basically as a down payment at 50% of the cost. We then don't build it. I would have to put it somewhere on the island that the construction crews cannot get to. And then, after this expires, we delete all the projects, thus getting the money back, but it gets back at full price. I want to try this. I was going to try it with the urban development, but I think I will try it with industrialization. It's going to be pricey. Let me look at some cheap industries that we can play around with on this one. So, like, I could put down rum distilleries. I mean, 2 rum distilleries would be enough to offset the $10,000 there. Just put down a bunch of rum distilleries. Let's try it. Let's try it. I want to try it. So, it runs for 2 years. How long does this other one? Runs for 5 years. Okay, so this is even more exploitative. I'm cool with this, actually. Let's check the standings real quick. Okay, industrialists are someone else we don't actually need to be super happy-dappy with. In fact, I would really be better off probably not doing what I'm about to do with this. Anyway, we're going to try this. Do I dast? Do I dast? Yeah, alright. We shall issue the...
I'd like to think that we're friends, Presidente.
How about I just take some of that money, because I'm about to use the money to exploit. And I believe I can just build them out here. There's no way they'll get out here. So, let's count this down, right? It's about 10 grand a piece. Now it's about 5 grand. So let's watch this. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So that's 50 grand there. I should get 100 grand when we delete these. Which will be in 2 years. So that may not make this episode, but we'll factor that in. I don't want to go overboard with it because I don't, if I spend all my money and it doesn't work, then I'm gonna have egg on my face. Right, I'd meant to come in here, kind of spruce this place up a little bit. And you know what? I've been waiting on this thing, but it's never gonna unlock this. It's never going to unlock this for me, so let's go ahead and get this inspiring statue, and let's put it down. I'd kind of meant to do that here too. Nobody lives around here is the thing. What exactly does this do? Increases beauty in the area. Choose a pose to influence citizens living nearby. See, nobody lives over here, so this is purely a beauty thing. It's inspiring. Okay. Choose a pose. That must be something I unlock then. Maybe? No? I just noticed we have a ton of this stuff that I should be using. There was something, mandatory waste sorting, decreases pollution of all residential buildings by 40%, increases upkeep by 20%, decreases conservative standing, increases environmentalist standing. This could definitely help a bit, seeing how there are no conservatives at the moment. I wonder... There are no conservatives at the moment, right? Yeah, okay. I wonder if this has a grandfather thing. Like, would this... When we get to the next era, will this automatically do this? Or is it at the time of implementation? 20% of residential building upkeep could be pricey. Like, really damn pricey. But to decrease pollution might actually get it. You know, I think it's worth it. Gig economy decreases upkeep costs and workplace happiness of all buildings in the entertainment and okay. Alternative food source. Maybe I should do the TV station, because right now we can't do anything with it, but I could unlock like the give me money for watching TV thing, which would be nice. We'll also do mandatory sorting. What else? Spelling bee. Upon graduation, high school students have a 5% chance of directly earning a college degree. Increases upkeep of high school by 50%. That's a little too much. College work modes. Let's go look at the college work. Oh, customs office work modes. Yeah, let's do that one. Bank work? I don't know that we want to do that. And fire station. Okay, Cathedral, College, Fire Station. Let's check that out real quick. Cathedral. 5% chance to discover hidden roles. Service quality decrease. Becomes a tourist attraction. It provides the same amount of fun to tourists as it provides faith to citizens. Okay. It increases the fee, too. College. Brain cells for brain cells. Yeah, okay, we don't need that. What was the other thing? Fire station. Lowers upkeep of all buildings within an influence range by 10% on base efficiency. Base efficiency of this, or base efficiency... Oh, that's the wrong one. Base... What... I'm confused what that means. Increases housing quality of all residential buildings within the influence range. Okay, well, but like this... That's 10%. Lowers upkeep of all buildings within the influence range by 10%. What are we doing right now? Increases chance of survival from burning buildings. I mean, fires don't happen that often, right? And we can buy this helicopter. I need to watch my money. Reduces the time it takes to extinguish a fire. Okay, we'll do that. Can send fire helicopter. We'll do that right now. We'll do the... Yeah, but that alone. Because, what did I just do? Mandatory increases upkeep by 20%. So it would help a lot there. Okay. Fire station it is. Work is going to be building inspections. We have another one, yeah? Right here. Building inspections. Okay, that'll help a little bit. It's not going to cover all buildings, but are those the only two that I've got? How about fire coverage? Can I see that? I don't know if I can see fire coverage. If I were to build one, it'd show me where the others are. Yes. Okay, there's only 2. There's only 2. Really? This one out here isn't? I never put one out here? Okay, I thought... Okay. It was only set to put it out, though. I never fixed that. So now we'll do building inspections. Sure. Alright, we'll do you, and then we'll do the things here. Not you. That. Okay. Okay, let it go for a bit. And, yeah. Let's look at this edict, industrialization. I wish it would tell me how much longer it's got, but we'll just have to wait on that. Wealth tax. $5 for each rich and wealthy. There. So that would be $500 right there. Now it might actually be worth implementing this. It decreases capitalist standings, though, and we're already kind of in the shit with them, so... Oh god, yeah. I mean, I have a feeling for sure rebel threat would go up immediately if we did that. But if I built a golf course, that wouldn't really do anything for me per se. Okay, we also need to check out this employment stuff because this is starting to get out of hand. Let's go ahead and put a golf course down though. 12,000. Eesh. Okay. Alright. I'm running out of places to put just random stuff. This will be a nice little tourism area when we finally get it going, I guess. I'm just going to turn you off since I don't know what you want. Yeah, in the middle of an employment crisis, El Presidente turns off more jobs. You know what? I'm just going to do this now.
For some reason.
We'll deal with the consequences as they come here. Speaking of, I want to build another mansion. How come there's so much more variety in the mansions than there is in the other stuff? It's weird. Oh yeah, I've got a coal mine going on over here, don't I? Yet another thing, soaking up jobs, but that I actually don't want. And my approval rating just dropped again. Alright, well, I do have trade opening here. Maybe I should just be selling this stuff and not worrying about being sneaky at the moment. Gold. Ooh. Okay, but the fact that I'm using it for jewelry now, though... I mean, gold. Could I... Like, do we even have any that is being exported? Can I check that? Economy, revenue, export. It's going into jewelry. I'm not selling... Alright, let me think for a moment. We've got unemployed people. Okay, well, I mean, but that could be delivered there. Okay, yeah. We'll do it. At 6,000. Alright. Mines. Hey, coal mine. Let's move that terrible coal mine out here. We'll solve two problems at once. And then I feel like I'm probably going to need more housing. God, I spend so much money on housing and people just don't live where I want them to live. It's really kind of annoying. Not demolish, what are you doing? Alright. That works for me. We'll go ahead and put you back into work there as well. And yeah, See, it'd be nice if these people would live here and then go to work here just using the telepheric, but I don't know. Do we have a metro? Why doesn't that work? What is this? Uneducated, poor. Uneducated, poor. Can live here. What are you doing? This game sometimes, I swear. Alright, yeah. Let's make a quick decision on this. I need to put this somewhere. Where? I don't know. Here? No, it needs to be most useful here. It needs to be in the middle of some stuff, so... But it's also terrible. It's also a terrible thing. We'll put it right here. There's no road that's going to be going back this way. Is that the front? I'll know here in a minute. I'm not going to build it.
Presidente, the operation is a complete success. That paperweight on your desk, that is the real Colosseum. If you look closely, you may even see some surprised tourists still inside.
All right. Well, that could come in very handy just in time for election day. I'm confident we can do this regardless. But that is not what I'm looking for. 15,000, all right. Next time we get a bunch of money, and hopefully that'll be soon. 20 grand. 30. Okay. Put that down, and that'll shift everybody's approval rating considerably. You know what? I was going to end the episode here, but let's just get this done. $50 grand. There we go. We just sold canned goods. Cocoa. We're making chocolate, so I don't think we can do that. I don't have anything that's going for milk. Toys? We are making toys. I don't know that we're making 30,000 toys. I'm not gonna get more out of... I mean, look how much we get, though, per 1,000 units. So this is just a bonus. So selling weapons, which we do sell, by the way. Right. That's the other one.
All done? Wonderful.
Boom. Alright. Pause. Time for the Colosseum. That's a big one. I mean, that would fit very nicely there. I'm iffy about having these things right next to each other just for balance sake, but whatever, it fits right here. So, there we go.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente.
Okay. Let them vote freely.
Presidente, the llama is in the discotheque. I repeat, the llama is in the discotheque.
You know what? Okay.
Presidente, the Cold War is over. The future is now present, and the present will presently pass into the past.
8? 8? Oh, 8 factions. Okay, 5 superpowers, 8 factions. Okay, yeah. Use hackers to fake tourist ratings or tweak trade route conditions.
As the Iron Curtain becomes scrap metal, El Presidente says, how much for that?
Are we actually able to do this? I guess. I guess we can change everything right now. So we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Keep that. Keep that. That's working out all right for me. That's fine. Love it or leave it is doing great, actually. I'm happy with that. Free media. Where do we want to do this? Increases revenue of media buildings. Why don't we go sponsored content, and then I can actually use that, because I do think that if I switch both to advertising, the Eiffel Tower making it island-wide is going to make this a lot more money for me. So, yeah, we'll do that. Total surveillance. As long as there's a working Ministry of Information, all roles and role changes are registered. Decreases global liberty by a lot. Police stations and religious buildings in theocracies check all residents and workers in their crime safety radius and detect hidden roles with a 5% probability. Or privacy rights security checkpoints are prohibited from discovering hidden roles, increasing liberty, which might reduce the rebellion threat to begin with, but if I were to do this, then it would mean that they have no purpose other than turning them into toll roads, which was the idea to begin with. Let's give it a shot, why not? At this point, I'm confident the broker is going to give me an option at some point that will allow me to change the Constitution should I require it anyway, so... paid healthcare. Clinics and hospitals determine required economic wealth and service fee individually. Their efficiency is increased by 20%. Single payer. All economic wealth for no fee. Efficiency is increased by 2. So, okay. I mean, at least this says it doesn't require me to pay more. Me, the state. Clinics and hospitals serve all economic wealth. Poor and broke do not pay a fee, but only receive something. Okay, well, we can do this, right? I mean, it's not a happy compromise because 2% is significantly less than 20%. But the thing is, well, I don't know, like, we still have a pretty big number of poor people, though. I think we're just better off doing this one. Single payer system, why not? And go! Alright, here we are. Modern era. Great fun. It'd be nice if you could actually do some stuff with this, you know, like if you could set naval battles or, you know, the horse races or chariot races or something, actually do something with these buildings, but whatever. Okay, we're here now. This is probably horrendous. Oh, piss. I didn't notice it got rid of all of that stuff. It broke all the deals. Oops. Probably all the trade deals, too. Also, oops. Yeah, I should have milked that for a little bit longer. Oh well. Anyway, the modern era and whatever fresh problems that will bring me. This edict is still gonna go for a while. I don't know how long, but yeah. We'll get 50 grand out of that, right? Or did I say 100 grand? No, I spent 50. So yeah, we should be getting 100 grand out of that if this works. And if it does work, we'll be exploiting that a lot. So, anyway, good. So we can start shuffling people around, moving things. We've got a lot of unemployed people. For some reason, they are all uneducated, of course. That's okay. We will start the tourism industry imminently. There's no housing for these people. Why are you like this? Work at the plantation. We work at that plantation. I see. Okay, well, the island is about to get another major makeover as soon as we can actually get this money situation under control. I will end this one here. I will see you next time.